Hi, this is Tim Andrews, President and Chief Executive Officer of ASI. I'm here at ASI New York. The second year we've been in New York. ASI New York is the largest show on the East Coast and the Northeast, and also the only show in New York City in our industry. I wanted to share with you today some of the products that we found on the show floor that we thought were new, unique kind of items. First of all, I want to show it's a flexible calculator. It's from Cosmo Fiber. The ASI number is 46755, ASI 46755, the flexible calculator. As you can see, it's made of rubber material, very easy to touch, really easy to use. It's solar powered so that you can use it whenever you want. And the other cool thing that I really like about this is there's a magnet on the back. So you can pop this on the side of a filing cabinet somewhere in your office, on that refrigerator, anywhere you can put a magnet, and then you've always got a calculator right at your fingertips. The other thing I like about this is that you can roll it up. So when you're calling on that client and they say they want to reach a certain client, you could actually do the fulfillment for them, have your logo of course here, roll it up and maybe pop it into, let's say, a mug or something else that you might want to also bundle in with the discussion you're having with your client. So they can reach their client, the mug stays on the desk, is used for coffee, tea, and all that sort of thing, with the logo of course. And then they also get a bonus, which is they open it up and there's a calculator for their desk as well. So you get two products that capture that very important desktop application. So this is again a flexible calculator from Cosmo Fiber, ASI 46755, with a magnet on the back, and this is only about $4. So it's a great price point also. Next I want to talk about something that I've already put on. This is a new product that's being introduced by MediaTree, which is ASI 70303. ASI 70303 MediaTree, which of course does all sorts of premium download cards used for incentive programs, music downloads, all sorts of other kinds of items. And this is a kinetic band. It's very easy to put on. It's of course completely imprintable. It pops right on your wrist. And the cool thing about this is that it encourages a healthy lifestyle. What you do is you put this on, and after you have done a certain amount of activity, and it has to be sort of an hour of really useful activity, really sort of an intense workout, heart-friendly kind of thing. After that, a code appears. In fact, you can maybe see right here, there's a little clicking dot here. That means that my activity has been going on and it's all counting. And when it gets to a certain level of activity that I've had since I've had this on my wrist, it flashes a promo code. I can go to the website, put in the code and get a gift, either a download or some other kind of a premium item. So this is a really heart healthy way to encourage people to do exercise, to do really good things, and then reward them for actually the activity they're going to do. This would be great for a corporate wellness program. You could hand these out, and then after employees have done a certain amount of exercise with this on, they would get a code and be able to get a gift. I think that's a great opportunity. It's a really cool thing. Kinetic band from MediaTree 70303. Let's now switch to some LED products. Electronic and digital is really a hot item, has been in the industry for the last couple of years. These are from Corporate Key. Corporate Key is the name of the company, ASI 63053. First of all is an LED badge. Let's get a little zoom up here. I think this has got my name on it. It says ASI New York Show. It's a great way to personalize your message. You can program into this anything you want. It's very simple to do the programming from a PC. You install a little software program on your PC, you create whatever message you want, and then you upload it very simply to the badge. And then of course it's got a magnet on the back, so you can put this right on yourself and you have your message going on all the time. And the cool thing of course is once you've created one message, you can upload it to multiples of these. And say you've got 30 or 40 people at a show, a trade show like ours, you could program them all to say the same thing, or you can customize each of them individually. So this is a really cool, I think, LED badge, easy to use. We programmed it here. It was really simple. LED products, Corporate Key, ASI 63053. A second product that's also LED from Corporate Key that I really think was cool, a mouse, plugs into your laptop in the slot on the side of a laptop. Any laptop has them. And it lights up. In addition to lighting up, there's a round message that's going around. Again, very easily programmable. This is a brand new item from Corporate Key. You can change your message with the remote control. It's really simple to use. There's a little remote here. You can change your message. So imagine that you've got some sort of an event and you have a number of kiosks where people are filling out forms online to say register for a trade show. Maybe they're using an email station at some sort of an event that you're having or something like that. and you could program any message you want to have, so while the customer is using their mouse pad at your store or your activity, they're actually also seeing your message. I now have another product from the company is Crystal D, ASI 47759, Crystal D. This is a really cool product. This is a solid optical crystal product. It's an award and recognition product, obviously. This is etched. This happens to be a Ritz-Carlton one, something they did for them. And then there's a cube that sits down inside and is attached to the base, and it spins around. And in this instance, there's a number of photographs, only you can see, but there's a photograph that's applied on the bottom of each of the four sides. And then when it's sitting and it spins around, the images change because you're looking at the image through the crystal square. So what happens in this example for a hotel, they can have 4 different scenes from their hotel. It could be really some of the same scenes maybe they're showing on their virtual tour on their website. This could be a premium. You know, you might say register for 4 or 5 days at our hotel, and then perhaps this goes out to anybody that registers for 5 days or more. You could judge what number of days you'd need. This would be a great premium to then send to that visitor before they get there to remind them of this great event that's coming up. Or you could also use this to send out just to the people that are planning the events. So, you know, in this very crowded market, hotels and resorts really want to stand out. So they could buy this, you know, obviously customize it for their own hotel, their own resort, and then send it out to all the event planners that they haven't heard from this year. Or maybe they go back to the event planners that haven't planned an event and they had an event in the last 3 or 4 years, do a few dozen of these out, very high-end item. Every event planner would love to get those. So in addition to customers that are attending as a client and as a vacationer, they could also send that to an event planner. Sometimes creating a new product is as simple as just changing the form or the format or the size or the shape. And I think Custom HBC Corp, ASI 47934, ASI 47934, Custom HBC, has done a great job of coming up with something that, you know, we've all seen the antibacterial spray that's been around for quite a long time in both the consumer market and also the business and the promotional product market. But this is actually a different shape. It's flat, it's small, so it's very thin. You can literally put this in your pocket very easily. You know, often sort of a round shape is a little bit more difficult or whatever. This is for somebody that wants to just slide it in their pocket. Of course, you spray it a couple times in your hand, rub your hands together, you're in great shape. So this for a man or a woman just slides in your pocket very easily, very easy to use, disappears. They've got a couple of different sizes, really unique, fits in the pocket so easily. This is a little larger size, but both of these I think are really unique, just simply taking an existing product, changing the format a little bit, and making it even more effective and more convenient to people. From Bernie Karp, we've got something this is a first. Bernie Karp tells us this is a first. Bernie Karp is ASI 40261, ASI 40261. This is the first glitter imprinting technology. So this is literally glitter applied in an imprint. They have probably a dozen or more colors of glitter. I went through the catalog and went through the line with them. So literally, in their line they have many, many products that you can use this glitter on. Makes a really interesting shine, obviously. Makes it a really interesting, really pops off the product, a nice contrast. This happens to be one of their water bottles and beverage bottles, which I think is pretty cool. At the top it snaps open or closed. Even if this comes over by accident, there's still a little button you have to push. You open it up, there's a mirror inside, and inside is room for, you know, pills. You could put, you know, some prescription drugs. You could put, you know, maybe a case in here for with a little fluid in it for your contact lenses or something, be able to see your contact lenses. You could put, you know, I guess different kinds of small makeup containers. You could put all sorts of things in here, eye drop packages, you know, all sorts of things. And again, it snaps closed, but then it also slides up so you know that it's going to be closed. And then of course just opens up very easily, and there's something, you know, there's a ring here that holds it onto the actual overall bottle. But of course the cool, interesting new thing from their perspective, and the reason I wanted to bring it to you guys, is because this is a glitter. First time, you know, Bernie Karp tells us the first time you can use glitter on imprinting as a technology. It's of course hand washable. You have to be a little careful because it's a very delicate, but it's a really unique kind of surface, kind of finish. Those are the products I want to share with you this morning at ASI New York, the second show we've had. If you're in the Northeast and you haven't come to the show yet, we're open again tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you. Tim Andrews, President and Chief Executive Officer of ASI, thanks very much for tuning in.